Hello YouTubers, and now that WWE No Way Out 2012 is officially in the books, it is time for Devious Damien from the In the Ring show and my review of No Way Out 2012. So, we start off with the World Heavyweight Championship match. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. For anybody who didn't see the pre-show, Brodus Clay defeated David Otunga via countout with the announcers and a look on David Otunga's face kind of hinting that there may be some involvement from Otunga later on in the main event between John Cena and Big Show. Excuse me. So then after that match on the pre-show, then we kick off the actual show with the World Heavyweight title match between Dolph Ziggler and Sheamus. And rather predictably, Sheamus wins here, but it is worth noting, however, that even in defeat, Dolph Ziggler was amazing in this match. This match was top-notch, and there was a couple times when, even I have to admit, I thought maybe Ziggler could, they might, pull a switcheroo on us, and Ziggler might come away with the victory, but, like I said, Sheamus winning was more predictable than not, and they went the predictable route and had Sheamus win. So, after that, we get CM Punk being interviewed backstage saying that there's no relationship with AJ, that he's more focused on the match, and then AJ gives Punk a kiss on the cheek, wishes him luck. Punk says luck is for losers. Which then we go to Santino versus Ricardo in a tuxedo match. And out comes Santino wearing a powder blue tux, which was kind of funny. And then Ricardo comes out wearing the standard tux he always wears. And so Santino wins here. And we see Ricardo wearing a trunks with Alberto Del Rio's face on them. Yeah, somewhat of an embarrassing situation there for Ricardo. So then we get a segment where Laurinits apologizes to McMahon for Big Show knocking him out, and he tried to tell McMahon not to go out there for the match, and then Vince just walks into his office and shuts the door in Laurinits' face, and then Laurinits proceeds to be a prick to Josh Matthews when Josh Matthews tries to interview him. So, then we get Christian versus Cody Rhodes for the Intercontinental title, and another decent match, but Christian retains here. Not much of a surprise. I was pretty sure that Christian would retain. So then also in the pre-show we got that there was going to be an unannounced Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match tonight for the #1 contendership for the Tag Team titles, and AEW appeared to be in the corner of Epico and Primo, and he was to start the match, but then at the closing moments of the match, he screws Epico and Primo, and he sides with the primetime players, Darren Young and Titus O'Neil, who end up winning the match and become the new #1 contenders. So then we get AJ approaching Daniel Bryan, wishes him good luck, and blah blah blah, talks about the relationship that they had and how she still cares and yada yada, wishes him good luck. So then we get Triple H coming out and talking about the Brock Lesnar situation, talking about how he's a fighter, he's not a corporate guy, he doesn't like, the legal crap and blah blah blah, and reviews what happened the last time him and Brock were in the ring and challenges to a match at SummerSlam. So, and then it's basically left up to Brock to answer, which I'm pretty sure Brock's going to answer, and there will be a match between Triple H and Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Not really much of a surprise there. That's what was kind of making the rounds anyway. A lot of people knew that was going to happen. So then AJ finds Kane backstage, and she wishes him luck, kisses his cheek, and then Kane grabs her, and he kisses her right on the lips, and yeah, so then we just kind of are left to figure what's going on with that. So Layla defeats Beth Phoenix to retain her Divas title. Yeah, nothing too eventful there. Oh yeah, and during the Sin Cara Hunico match, there was "We Want Ryder" chants. So we had, Sin Cara versus Hunico, which was a waste of time in my opinion. Sin Cara wins. Yay. Big surprise there. But next was the WWE Championship. Now, here is where things got surprising. And I swear, the WWE, and no matter how much they deny it, they read the internet and dirt sheets or other websites or whatever you want to call them. WWE reads them. And here's why I believe they read them. Because it was all over the internet that Daniel Bryan was going to leave No Way Out tonight with the WWE Championship. And it was going to be because of AJ. Whether she intentionally or unintentionally screwed Punk out of the title. It was the common consensus all over the internet that was what was going to happen tonight. And almost as if WWE decided to go, you don't know what we're going to do. We'll show you. They had Punk retain here. And what, I won't lie, was a very big surprise for me. I did not expect that to happen at all. So, you know, I will give WWE credit on that one. That was unpredictable. So, they did their job there. Then we had Ryback versus two jobbers. Get this fucking shit off of pay-per-view. You know, when Hunico came out, I knew Sin Cara was going to be his opponent. And they've been going at it, and Sin Cara and Hunico have been having matches on house shows for the past few weeks. They had one in Binghamton, which I saw, and the sequence of the match on the pay-per-view pretty much went the same as the house show. But back to the Ryback match. They should have had Ryback beat somebody with at least a small bit of substance here. And Hunico would have worked for that. Because, you know, Hunico at least has some substance to him, unlike these two fucking waste of space jobbers that they brought in to do the same old shit they always fucking do with Ryback. You know, I'm sorry, Ryback, until he beats somebody with substance, his victories, in my opinion, mean fucking nothing. They don't mean shit. That's just the way it is. They mean nothing. So, after that, we had John Cena and The Big Show for the main event. And, once again, it was a common consensus all over the internet that The Big Show was going to win here. Now, you know, because a lot of people felt that, you know, Cena needed to lose here and, you know, be fired to take some time off and, you know, do whatever. And I actually thought that would have been the right decision, because I didn't see the WWE pulling the plug on the Laurinaitis character yet. However, in yet another somewhat unpredictable fashion, and I say somewhat because I'm sure there were quite a few that also believed Cena was going to pull his Super Cena routine here and win yet again. Which, you know, I don't know if I'd call it in Super Cena fashion so much, but Cena did win. And they actually featured, you know, guys that aren't normally in main event spots. They actually featured them here. They featured Alex Riley, Santino. They featured, you know, Kofi Kingston. They even had Brodus Clay out there. And when it appeared Big Show was going to win, out came Brodus Clay with a chair and was daring Big Show to come out and was going to, you know, smack him with a chair. And then when it appeared as though, and then there was a little skirmish during the match also between McMahon and Laurinaitis, where McMahon got knocked out by Laurinaitis by slamming his head into the cage. And then when it appeared that Laurinaitis was going to prevent Cena from winning, here comes Brodus Clay. He grabs Laurinaitis' arms, holds him there. Cena drops down just before Big Show's feet can touch the floor, because it was like a race between Big Show and Cena. Big Show was going out the door. Cena was going over the top of the cage. And just seconds before Big Show could finish going out the door, Cena, his feet hit the floor. He wins. And as per the stipulation, McMahon grabs the microphone, and as only McMahon can do, ladies and gentlemen, says to Laurinaitis, "John Laurinaitis, you're fired." which in my opinion was the best moment of the pay-per-view. I'm sorry. You know, call it a mark-out moment, but when McMahon says that, it's just fucking awesome. So, as far as WWE delivering on the two matches that mattered most, and when I say delivering, I mean giving you something that you might not have quite have expected. On giving you a twist on something that other people thought was going to be the opposite, I'll give them a B. This pay-per-view was, you know, relatively solid. You know, some of it was predictable, but like I said, the fact that they kind of, you know, gave us a little bit of a swerve on the matches that mattered most, I think they deserve a B for that. You know, like I said, it was a solid pay-per-view. You know, was it worth the $44.95? Well, I don't know about that. I don't know if it was worth the full price, but it didn't fall completely short. Like, I mean, if I was going to say how much I would have actually paid for it, I'd say 30 to 35. So it, you know, it came close, but it fell a little bit short, you know, but it wasn't horrible. Like, I mean, I've seen far worse from the WWE, let's face it. And the way they closed the show, it actually makes me want to watch Raw tomorrow night. So, you know, I just kind of want to see what happens with Raw tomorrow night. And, you know, this show was actually decent enough, you know, to actually capture my interest again.
Who's your prediction for the new GM?
You know, that's a good question. The new GM. I don't know. I honestly think that they'll bring back the anonymous GM, or maybe they'll bring back like HBK or something to be the GM. Or there's also talk of Teddy Long.
Months ago, there was talk of Foley.
Yeah, there's been talks. Let's just see what they do. There's been talk of a whole bunch of different people. So let's just see where they go with this. It's kind of interesting because there's all these possibilities that, you know, WWE can go with here. So let's see what they do.
I hope Teddy gets his job back.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I would like to see that. But anyway, what were your for those of you who saw No Way Out? What are your thoughts? Tell me what grade you would give it. What price would you have paid for if you had an option to choose? And if you didn't see it and you're just watching my review to find out what happened, then at least tell me at least what you thought of this review. You know, subscribe, like the video, comment down below. For this edition of the In the Ring Show, this is Devious Damien signing out. Good night, everybody.